Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Clarissa, the Boss Queen, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about side hustles that pays daily. I love talking about money, and I also love talking about ways of helping people to make that little extra income if you need it or to have it as a full time. So, side hustles, full time hustles. Um, I love talking about that. So today I'm going to talk about the side hustles that I know that pays daily. Now, I am a queen of all trades. I can't say jack of all trades because I think jack is more mostly for men. But I'll say I'm a queen of all trades. I also Lyft too. I also am a Lyft driver. I really don't Lyft drive that much because I prefer to really be a Uber driver, but they're both the same. There's nothing different about them. They're both the same. They both work the same way. Um, so with that, I can say I experienced both of them, and but I like Uber the best. Also, with these types of jobs, okay, so today I'm going to get into. There's going to be three side hustles that I know for sure, that pays you daily. Okay, um, being a Uber driver for one. Okay, that pays you daily. You have the option of getting paid weekly or daily. Now, when you start to be a Uber driver or a Lyft driver, you have the option of getting paid daily. And how you get paid daily is it you have to set it up through on your app, and it's called instant pay. Okay, you want to set that up. You make sure you have all your banking information. You want to make sure you have the name of the bank. You want to make sure you have your account and routing number. And also, you want to make sure you have your debit card. Okay, in order for your funds to get automatically deposited into your uh, bank on your bank account. So, with that, I would say that those two I know for sure, Lyft and Uber, pays you daily, but you have to make sure you do the instant pay. And the instant pay is the section where that pays you daily. Now, if you do not go into your app, like once you get set up with your app with Uber and Lyft, you want to make sure that's the second thing you do is go to instant pay, sign up for that, and that way you'll get paid every day. Okay, but if you don't, like, give out your information, like your account number, your routing number, give the proper information so that you can get paid daily. You're not going to get paid daily, you're going to get paid weekly. So make sure that when you do, if you are inquiring about being a Lyft or Uber driver, that you do sign up for instant pay. Okay, so being as, like, I think Uber Eats, DoorDash, and all those other types of food service where they come deliver, I think they pay daily. I'm not for sure because I never done Uber Eats. I had been offered to do Uber Eats, but I just stuck with the regular Uber driving, picking up people, and not delivering food. There was once upon a time, I'm gonna do a little story time, that when I was working in Pensacola. um there was a company I was working for, and there was this guy. He was like his own entrepreneur. And before even Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that stuff even came out, I wish I remembered the name of the company because I used to work for him. And I forgot the name of the company, but he was doing this way before Uber Eats even came out. So what he was doing was what his business was. It consisted of delivering foods from restaurants that normally don't deliver. Okay, so, like, in Pensacola, there's like a lot of restaurants. There's Korean restaurants. There's Japanese restaurants. There's Chinese restaurants. And most of the time, the only restaurants, kind of places that really deliver, were the pizza joints. Like, you had Pizza Hut deliver, Domino's deliver, Hungry Howie's delivered. The regular main delivery type of food. So what he did was he changed the game. He was just like any other restaurants that don't deliver. what I would do, we would go into the office, we would get assigned a GPS system that was assigned to us, and when customers would want to order, they would call the off the, or call make a call to the office saying, "Hey, I want to order at the Chinese restaurant, and I want whatever, whatever they decide to order for their meal." So when they get the call, okay, I think I used to get like a text message saying that, hey, as we have a customer on the other side of town, whatever. I don't remember the street names, but we have a customer that wants something from the Chinese restaurant. This is their order, and it had a list in the text message. It had a list of all the items that customer ordered. So by the time when I got to the restaurant, I knew what order I was picking up. So I had to I used my own car because they didn't have no company car, and I used my own car. And I think I had to wear a T-shirt. I had a T-shirt that I had to wear with his company name on it. It was his own little business. And I would pull up to the restaurant. As soon as I go in, I would say, "Hey, I have an order for Mr. or Mrs. So and so," and they ordered, I don't know, chicken teriyaki and rice and 5 egg rolls. And how I knew that, because I seen it on my list of things that was sent to me. So there was no way I could screw up the order and pick up the wrong order and give it to the wrong customer. So it was my responsibility when I pulled up to the restaurant. I went in there and I said, "Hey, I'm here to pick up an order for Mr. or Mrs. So and so. They ordered blah 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 blah." And so I would always have to get the receipt, check the receipt, make sure that those items matched the items that was text to me so that I would get the order correctly. And then before I would leave out, they would give me the customer's order, and I would check the bag and make sure that every item that was text to me, because that was the customer order, was in that bag so that I wouldn't have to waste time going to the customer's house giving them the wrong order. And actually, with that one, I got paid in tips daily. And I think with his company that he had at the time, I got paid weekly, but I still got paid every day through tips. Okay, so that was a good little gig. And like I said, he was branching out before Uber Eats and DoorDash, before they even thought about doing this. Okay, I just wish I could remember his name, but he's based out in Pensacola. I just wish I remembered the name of his company. But anyway, so I can relate to Uber Eats and Grubhub and stuff because I used to do that kind of service before. But either way it goes, if they do, like I said, I'm not for sure about the Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that. I think they pay daily, but if they don't pay daily, I know they will pay you daily in tips, and you might just get paid weekly compensation. I'm thinking that's how it works. But like I said, Lyft and Uber, you get paid daily once you sign up for instant pay. Now the thing with Uber and Lyft, okay, they pay on a weekly basis, okay. So the catch is, if you're out Ubering on a Sunday night, okay, and if you want to get paid early, you want to cash out at before 4 a.m. that following Monday. Okay, let's say Sunday night. Okay, the Sunday night just passed, right? So if you're Ubering Sunday night all the way up into the morning hours, you want to cash out at least about 3 a.m. so that you can get your money at 3 a.m. If you wait to cash out around 4 or 5 ish, what's going to happen is that money that you supposed to have cash out, they're going to take it. And what they're going to do is they're going to pay you on a Tuesday. Because Uber and Lyft, I think they get paid at the same time. They pay every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, you get paid weekly. So if you don't, so say for instance, if you Ubered all week and you hadn't cashed out, what's going to happen is that Monday morning between 4 and 5 a.m., they're gonna take that money and they're gonna deposit it into your bank account, and it will be available for you that Tuesday morning. Okay? So you will still get paid every week regardless, even if you forget to cash out. But I never forget to cash out, baby. I need my money every day. And so I cash out every day. But it comes to times where sometimes I might forget to cash out. And then I think about it the next day and be like, man, okay, I'm gonna go cash out. If I haven't cashed out by Saturday or Friday early, before Monday morning, between 4 and 5 a.m., depending on where you live in the United States. Like, I live in Florida, so I don't know what's Eastern, Western time, whatever. If you haven't cashed out by 4 or 5 a.m., that money is just going to get deposited into your bank account on Tuesday morning. No ifs, ands, or buts, okay? That's just how they do. So just make sure if you want to get paid every day, you're the boss, okay? When you Lyft and Uber, you are the boss and you can cash out every day. Now, there's one more side hustle that I know for sure that pays you every day also, and it's being a bagger, okay? If there are any military brats out there, I used to be a military brat. My dad was in the army, and I used to live on base housing on a Navy base. And my first job ever in life was a kind of hustle type job. That's why I like to call them side hustles, because you hustle, and it's rewarding when you hustle a little bit and you get that money. So being a grocery bagger, that's what I was. I was a grocery bagger. That's good money also. So if you know any grocery stores, I can't really say which grocery stores they hire baggers and they pay them. You might want to check into it, but I know the commissary. If you are in the military, if you are a military dependent, okay, if you have a mother or father in the military and you're watching this video, what are you doing? You need to please go to your local commissary, sign up on the baggers list, ask for the head bagger, head supervisor bagger, whatever. Sign up on that list and go check every night, because that's you get paid every day. So how that jobs work is being a bagger at your commissary. The commissary is a grocery store that is on the base. You like I said, you find out the head bagger. You ask to give your contact information so that if you're next on the list, they can call you. They call you, and all you do is you go to the register and you bag the customer's groceries, and it's like you're servicing them. And you take the groceries out to their car. You put the groceries in their trunk or inside their car, whichever they like, and then they tip you. Okay? They tip you. So just imagine it adds up. If you do about 50 customers a day and they tip you, you're going to make some money depending on the amount of the tips. Okay? Some people will tip $20, $30, $40, $50. Some people tip $1, $5, whatever, $10. You know, you might have some customers that don't tip, but don't let that discourage you, because maybe the next customer gonna tip you 20. But I used to do that, okay, and it was like a family hustle. I used to do it. My brother used to do it. God rest his soul. Me and him worked together. We were some teenage hustlers. We worked in high school, and then my mom got in on the hustle, and she worked, and she started to see how much money me and my brother was bringing home every day. We made so much money that we saved our money, and we was able to buy our own cars with cash. I bought my first car cash money, $2,000. This was back then in 2000 and I want to say three. No, was it 2000? No, I take that back. It wasn't 2003. It was 2001 or 2000, somewhere up in there. And this was before I graduated high school, because I think I had my car. I was like 17, 18, somewhere up in there. So it was like 2000, year 2000, 99, somewhere up there. So yeah, saved up $2,000 in no time, and was able to buy my own car cash. Okay, at a young age, I was like 17 years old, and that was from working hard, bagging groceries, getting the tip money, getting paid every day, every single day. Okay, the money was out there. There was money to be made, and so as a grocery bagger at my commissary on base, like I said, just check your local grocery stores and see if they hire baggers and pay them, or if not, they just let the baggers get paid in tips. That's even great. The most I ever made being a bagger in one day was I say $600. Okay, when because at the time when you are a bagger and you stay inside the store and don't have to go outside and put the groceries in the customer car, you stand at the register, and you have like a little tip jar, and the customers come through and they put money in the tip jar. Okay, But I was standing at the register. This was on Christmas Eve. I can't remember what year it was. It was back in the day, 2002 or something like that. I want to say it was around back in the year of 2002. So it was my turn to work on the express register. So I was bagging groceries, bagging customers' groceries. You got military people coming through, and they're gonna tip pretty good. Some tip good, some don't, whatever. But I was just standing there. So when you're just standing there, you don't have to go. You make more money. So around the time, around noon time, around like 1 o'clock, and I think the commissary at the time closed at like 6 or 7 or something like that. Around 1 o'clock, I was already at 300, already at $300. And then the day when we closed at like 6 or 7, I went home and I count my money tips. My mom helped me count my tips, and I brought home $600 in one day. And this was being a teenager. I was like 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't every day because that was the only day I worked express. But any regular average day when I wasn't on the express register and I was on a register where I would have to bag the groceries for the customer and take it out and load it to their car, I would at least make $100 or better a day. Even as a young person, I didn't have a lot of bills anyway. The only bill I had is when I was like a teenager was like my cell phone bill, my car insurance, and that was it. Because I didn't have a car note because I paid my car in cash, $2,000 that I had saved from being a beggar. So that is one side hustle that I know for sure that pays you daily. It pays you every day, daily. So if you are, like I said, a military dependent, you have a father, a mother, or whatever, if you're living with auntie or uncle, whoever is in your family that is in the military, and you live on base housing, and even if you don't live on base housing, and you can go to your local commissary and apply for a bagger position, please do, because that's paid money every day. If you're young and you wanted to get a car, you didn't know how you was gonna get a car, be a bagger at a grocery store. I'm telling you, be a bagger, especially at the commissary on base. If you are a military brat like I was, I took advantage of that and I made good money, okay? That was my only job, okay? I didn't have to work two jobs at that time, but that was my only job, being a bagger at the commissary, okay? So, like I said, you guys, there's side hustles out there that can get you money every day if you need it. Because trust me, I know I need the money every day. So, like I said, Uber and Lyft pay you daily. Just make sure that you sign up for the instant pay. Instant pay is what helps you get paid daily. Like I said, check into Uber Eats and DoorDash and all those other delivery places. See if they pay daily. If they don't pay daily, you will get paid in tips daily, and maybe you might get your weekly pay during the week, like on a Monday or Tuesday. Most likely it'll be probably on a Tuesday, which is still good. Getting paid weekly is even good too. But getting paid daily is even better. Okay, so also don't forget, if you are a military brat or a military dependent, check at your local commissary. If you're looking for a job for the summer, the spring is about to come up, summer is about to come up, and just check into it. Just ask to see if you can sign up to be on the waiting list if they have it. I can't say every commissary might do theirs different, but I know the last two commissaries I went to, they do a waiting list. You have to be on the waiting list, and then if you're next in line, then they'll call you. Just make sure you give them the correct phone number, correct information. Even if you might have went months ago and your phone number have changed, go back and say, hey, I know I'm on the waiting list, got a new number, because you do not want to miss out on this money, and give them your new number. Okay, so I hope this video has helped you guys a lot. So don't be afraid to get out there and do these side hustles and make this little extra money. And if you have a full-time job and it goes along with you know these side hustles that go along with your full-time job, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit more extra money. And it's never a such thing as too much money. Make more money than what you can make, okay? There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So I hope this video helped you guys. So I'm going to end it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.